This is Kal-Ven with Kal-Ven Tag and Title Service located at 627 North Collington Avenue, Baltimore, Maryland. Zip code is 21205. Phone number is 410-668-6000. Website is www.kalventagtitle.com. Hours are Monday through Wednesday from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Thursday through Saturday is 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Sunday is 10 to 5. I'm also a PA agent here in the state of Maryland. Today I want to talk about title only versus registration. Title only versus car registration. And I will give you the difference, between the two. Title only registration is a registration that allows you to put the title in your name. It puts the title in your name, you don't get tags, you don't give me auto insurance, just to put that title in your name in case you get it misplaced. You only need the title, your license, and a notarized bill of sale if the vehicle is 7 years or newer. This is on a vehicle purchased from an individual. I'm gonna differentiate it between a vehicle purchased from an individual and also a vehicle purchased from a dealer. But currently I'll be talking on a vehicle purchased from an individual. So you're gonna need just the title, your license, and the notarized bill of sale if the vehicle is 7 years or newer. You don't need insurance to do this, and you don't need you don't have to get tags. So this is like it's for people who have flags or a flag with MVA that they can't get tags. So the system allows them to do title only instead of them like holding the title until they misplace it. So the system allows you, with all these flags, the system still allows you to put a vehicle in your name. And it's also for people who don't want to put the vehicle on the road, or maybe they can't afford auto insurance or can't afford the registration, or maybe they bought a vehicle that broke down, so they need to take it to their mechanic shop to get it fixed. So while they're fixing this vehicle, what they do is to put that title in their name, because if they don't put in their name and this title gets misplaced, you're gonna go through hell to get a duplicate title. That's if you remember the person that sold you this vehicle or know a way of reaching them. Okay, so I'm gonna give you the difference. Like I said, title only registration is for people who can't afford insurance, or people who have flags, or people who their vehicle, they bought a broken down vehicle and they want to get it fixed. So they don't want to register the vehicle, so they will get title only pending when the vehicle is completely fixed, so that they don't misplace the title. So today I'm gonna talk about the difference between a car registration, a title only registration, and car registration. The difference between, okay, let me tell you, give you the meaning of a car title. A car title is a document that establishes the owner of a vehicle, while a car registration allows the car to be driven on a public road. Meaning, for the car to be registered, or for you to get registration card for a vehicle, you must have insurance. You must you must give us insurance. And if you have the Maryland safety inspection, you're free to give us. Otherwise, if you don't have the Maryland safety inspection, we give you 30 days until you're able to inspect the vehicle. So the difference, title registration is for you to put that car title in your name only. You don't get tags. But registration is when you get registration card and you get plates to drive, to put this vehicle on the road. That's the difference. And if you have a flag, or a flag, the system will not let you do registration. So the only option for you to do is to get title in your name, and then once you get the flag or flags ratified with the Department of Motor Vehicles, then you can get tags. So I'm going to talk about, like I said, title only registration on a vehicle purchased from an individual. This is like when you purchase a vehicle from an individual, and and you have some kind of restriction that prevents you from getting tags. So we'll only suggest for you to get title only so that you don't misplace the title. So what you will need will be the title, like I said. Lien release, yes, lien release on that title. An individual might sell you a vehicle, but there might be a lien holder on that title. So if there's a lien holder on that title, I'm gonna need a lien release. Then the next one I'm going to be asking for will be a notarized bill of sale. The vehicle is 7 years or newer. If it's 7 years and older, you don't have to worry about a notarized bill of sale. Otherwise, all you have to give me is the title, lien release if there's any, and your license to put this vehicle in your name. Then title only registration on a vehicle purchased from a dealer. Yeah, definitely this will be an out-of-state dealer, because if it's a mainland dealer must register that vehicle. If you purchase this vehicle from out of state and you came to Maryland to register the vehicle, and for some reason there's a flag that stops you from getting tags, so all you do is to request for a title only. And most cars that come from out of state, some of them will have a lien on that vehicle, meaning they finance on this vehicle, and then they finance on the vehicle and they want to do title only. So in that case, the paperwork that will be needed on a vehicle purchased from an out of state dealer will be the title of the vehicle, lien release if there's a lien on that title you are presenting to me. There's a lien holder on it, I'm going to be asking for a lien release. Then I need dealer reassignment, dealer bill of sale, contract if there's a lien on the vehicle you just purchased. If there's a lien, there's going to be a contract of the agreement between you and the lender. It will show the amount to finance, it will show the lien holder, so we'll be able to record the lien holder. It's gonna have odometer disclosure and other paperwork. Sometimes they have power of attorney here and there, or they might have affidavit of correction. So whatever paperwork that is associated with this vehicle, you bring it to me. You don't give me auto insurance because you're trying to do title only. So you bring all this paperwork given to you by the dealer, you give me your license, and I should be able to put this vehicle in your name. And then once you get your problems or whatever that is preventing you from getting tags rectified with motor vehicles, then you can come to us and get tags. Individual car registration, this is you getting tags. We talked about you not getting tags, you had a flag, and now you have rectified these flags, and now you want to come put this vehicle in your name. Okay, for title only registration, yeah, this is kind of like, I was going to say something else, so but something just came to mind. So let's say you did title only, and now you're coming to me to get tags. You do not have the Maryland safety inspection. So what you do is you bring me the title information, the title that MVA sent you. You're gonna give me auto insurance, you're gonna give me your license, and I should be able to give you 30 days for you to go get inspected. This will be car registration on a vehicle that has been titled in the state of Maryland. So the next one I'm going to talk about is car registration. This is complete car registration when you come into me either to get 30 days or to get tags for 1 year or 2 years. It's called car registration. Title only registration is different. This, when it says car registration, involves you having a Maryland registration card to drive this vehicle. So you are coming to me to get tags. So what I will need is a title properly. This is a vehicle purchased from an individual. So I'm gonna need the title properly completed by the buyer and the seller. I'm gonna need a lien release if there's any. Notarized bill of sale if the vehicle is 7 years or newer. Maryland safety inspection if you have. If you don't have, I'll give you 30 days. Auto insurance, your driver's license. Old registration card if you're transferring your tags. So if you're transferring your tags, definitely you must give me the Maryland safety inspection. So if you're not giving me the Maryland safety inspection, the only thing you're gonna need will be the title, insurance. If there's a lien on that title, I'm gonna need a lien release and your driver's license. So title properly completed by an individual, lien release if there's a lien on that title. I'm gonna need auto insurance and your license to do 30 days. But if you have the Maryland safety inspection, you're gonna give me Maryland safety inspection, and if you're transferring your old plate, to give me your old registration card. Note, like I said, if you do not have the mainland safety inspection, you can only get a temp tag.
The camera isn't responding.
But if you do have the inspection, you are able to get 1 year or 2 years. Dealer car registration on a vehicle purchased from an out of state. If you purchase this vehicle from an out of state dealer, you do not. If you purchase this vehicle from like Maryland car registration, let me put it this way: dealer car registration. Dealer car registration is a vehicle you purchase from a dealer, a Maryland dealer. If you purchase a vehicle from a Maryland dealer, there's no way for you to have the paperwork. If you purchase this vehicle from a Maryland dealer, the dealer will register this vehicle for you, whereby you don't come to me. But whereby the dealer does not have the license to issue plates, the dealer will bring your paperwork to me with a power of attorney from you and the dealer's license. That's the only way I can do this. But if the dealer has got the license to issue plates, the dealer will register your vehicle and then give you your tags and then your registration. And then dealer paperwork that you're gonna need, like if the dealer is coming to me, the dealer is going to have the title properly completed by the dealer and the customer, lien release if there's any lien on that title, dealer reassignment, dealer bill of sale, contract if there's a lien on it, odometer disclosure, Maryland safety inspection, auto insurance, driver's license, old registration card if you're transferring your plate. Remember, if you're transferring your plate, you have to mention that to the dealer so that the dealer will have that information. He will ask for your old registration card. If you do not have your old registration card, take a picture of your plate so that the dealer will be able to transfer the plates. Like I said, the reasons why people do title-only registration is if they have a flag or flags that prevent them from getting tags, or can't afford insurance, or can't afford the registration. Or probably they bought a vehicle with transmission problem and they want to get it fixed. So in order for them to get it fixed, they have to request for title. If you're waiting to get this vehicle fixed, you have to put that title in your name. The reasons why the reasons why people do title only is because if they misplace that title, they're gonna go through hell getting a duplicate title. That's if you know who sold you the vehicle. So I kind of suggest to you, whenever you buy a vehicle, make it as a habit that you take a picture of the title front and back of it, just in case if you misplace the title, you will have the owner's information on the front of the title to contact that person to request for a duplicate title for you, because that title is not in your name. So there's no way for you to come to us to ask for a duplicate title when you never put that title in your name. So another reason why we advise you to put this vehicle is in your name, put the vehicle in your name, is because the owner of this vehicle might pass away. The vehicle, because some people will buy a vehicle, they hold on to the title until who knows, God knows when. Yes, they hold on to the vehicle. I don't know, maybe the flag, they have a flag and it's so much money they can't afford it, so they still holding this vehicle, they're holding the title. At some point, something might happen to the person that sold you this vehicle and you misplace this title. So if you misplace the title, then you have to, it's gonna be hell for you to get a duplicate title. So we kind of advise you to take a picture. Immediately you buy a vehicle here in the state of Maryland or anywhere, take a picture of the front and back, just in case you misplace that title. And also, if you buy a vehicle from, say, out-of-state dealer, and for some reason you misplace the title or you misplace the paperwork. So what to do in this case, you go back to the dealership where you purchased that vehicle and explain to the dealer, look, I bought a vehicle from you so-and-so when, so-and-so, and I kind of misplaced the title. So if you misplace the title, make sure you take your license to the dealership and have the dealer request for a duplicate title. If for some reason you took a picture of it, of the title before you got it misplaced, you cannot go to the owner to purchase this to request for a duplicate title because you purchased this vehicle from a dealership. So you have to go back to that dealership to request for a duplicate title. A lot of people will boycott the dealership and then go straight to the owner. That's incorrect. So if they sold you the vehicle and you misplace, dealership sold you a vehicle and you misplace the title, you have to go back to where you purchased the vehicle. Either you purchased it from the auction, go back to the auction and tell them, look, I misplaced the title and I need a duplicate title. Remember, this process could take up to 2 months or up to 3 months in order for you to get a title. It's a long process. So whenever you buy a vehicle, we kind of advise you to quickly put that title in your name immediately, so that if for some reason that title gets misplaced, you will request for a duplicate title. When you come to us, yes, by then the vehicle is registered in your name. All you gotta do is to give us the VIN number or the title number. We should be able to request for a duplicate title. As long as that vehicle is not in your name, like you come, you give me a title number and I put that title and it's not in your name, you cannot request for a duplicate title. You have to go to the person that sold you the vehicle to request for a duplicate title. And for some reason you misplaced the person's number, if you took a picture of the title when you purchased it, write to that person, write a certified mail to that person. Write a certified mail. If you write a certified mail, make sure you put your phone number, put your name, and then tell the person you bought a vehicle so and so, and you misplaced the title, and you are begging them to help you request for a duplicate title. Also remember, you have to tell that person that you will be responsible for the duplicate title fee. You bring the person to me and you pay the fee. They cannot pay that fee for you because you misplaced that title. So this is something that you kind of like beg them and say, please, I'm so sorry I misplaced this title. Can you please help me request for a duplicate title? I don't mind, I'll pay you for your time. You know, talk sweet to these people, because sometimes when you are being mean, you are looking for a favor. So at this point, you have to kiss ass or, you know, like do whatever they tell you. You have to be humble and talk to them nicely. Manner of approach matters a lot. So if you approach them nicely, they will go any length to help you. So please be nice to them and tell them, look, I'll be responsible for the duplicate title. Let me take you to this tag and title place and have you request for a duplicate title. So once this person gets the duplicate title, the person will contact you, sign the back of the title, and then you should be okay. You should be able to use that title to put in your name. Make sure you put that title immediately, because if you misplace this title again, I don't think this owner will have that time to do this again for you. So I'll kind of advise you here in the state of Maryland, anytime you purchase a vehicle, please put in your name ASAP. Just in case, if you misplace that title, all you have to do is to come to us and present your ID and the vehicle information, and we should be able to get that vehicle. We'll be able to request for a duplicate title for you. I think this is all about it. I thought it was a huge thing to talk about. So like I said, title only registration is you putting the title in your name. You do not get registration. You do not need to give us auto insurance. You bring the title. If there's a lien on that title, we need the lien release. Notarized bill of sale is the vehicle is 7 years or newer, and your license. If the vehicle is 7 years or older, just bring us the title. But if there's a lien on it, I'm gonna need a lien release and insurance. I mean, no insurance, and your license. Again, the title. If there's a lien on the title, I'm gonna need the lien release, notarized bill of sale if the vehicle is 7 years or newer, and then your license to do title only. Title only can only give you a receipt, while car registration will give you plates and will give you registration to drive. So this will end this video. If you have any questions, please give me a call at 410-668-6000, or you're free to go to my website at www.kalventagtitle.com. We have the comment section or contact us section. Use that to ask whatever questions that you might have. This will end this video. Thank you for watching and stay blessed.